Mother Nature never stops reminding us who's truly in control. From floods sweeping away bridges, earthquakes shaking entire cities to volcanoes spewing fire into the sky. Today's video captures unforgettable, astonishing moments when the world is thrown into chaos. Humans and all creatures struggle against the wrath of nature.
Sad. She's done.
Severe thunderstorms swept across southeastern Minnesota, toppling trees and light poles, leaving chaos throughout the area.
Another one just went down. What's that? Oh, that's the light post. There goes that tree.
In Lubbock, Texas, violent storms sent a giant trampoline flying, nearly hitting a man in an instant. A tornado swept across a Kansas stadium during a violent thunderstorm, reminding us of the dangers of extreme weather. Strong winds suddenly blew open the store gate and sent empty boxes flying, creating a chaotic scene both shocking and hilarious. Would you like to experience your dinner turning into a snow party like this? A pressure cooker exploded, hitting a woman and releasing steam that filled the entire room. A dangerous incident reminding everyone to use the kitchen safely. Torrential floodwaters poured down the mountainside, carrying rocks and soil with a roar, creating a chaotic and haunting scene. During the flood, trash bins turned into mini boats floating all over the street, making the scene both chaotic and comical. A road section collapsed due to heavy rain and flooding, vehicles stuck and residents struggling to move in a heartbreaking scene. In the Azores, a fierce storm lifted a marina tent before slamming it down a moment, exposing nature's boundless force. In Texas, a man made a timely decision, moving his truck just seconds before a large branch snapped during the storm. The storm could sweep away everything, but it could not move the tomb guard of the unknown soldier standing firm in the tempest. A disaster movie-like scene, hurricane force winds in Utah toppled dozens of heavy semi-trucks. Oh my God. A house in Chico, California suddenly exploded violently when a wildfire reached it, creating a horrifying scene. A historic moment, a bridge that stood for nearly a century suddenly collapsed into the Elk River in a controlled demolition. Residents were stunned when the non-fungible bridge, a landmark in Shaoyulan, Taiwan, suddenly collapsed in an unthinkable moment. Pedestrians were shocked when fierce winds lifted the pop-up water slide, sending it floating above a crowded street. A sudden storm wind blasted open the balcony doors, and the mother panicked, but quickly grabbed her child and ran, a heart-stopping yet touching moment. Severe thunderstorms swept across southeastern Minnesota, toppling trees and light poles, leaving chaos throughout the area.
On Owen's truck.
In southern Ontario, furious hail shredded every leaf, leaving a tree bare in the middle of the storm.
Oh, it hurt.
A parked car helplessly took the full brunt of a violent hailstorm, its hood hammered nonstop in a scene both shocking and frightening in the storm. Running on the road of death, she miraculously survived as rocks came crashing down around her. Would you dare drive through this stretch of road? While the family was cleaning the yard, the man shoveled snow off the roof, accidentally dumping it on someone below, knocking them down in surprise. Rushing out of the parking lot, the driver didn't expect to get a free downhill ride, ending with a massive kiss against the wall. The girl had just grabbed the fuel pump when the car went for a picnic into the bushes by itself, while two guys charging in ended up as unwilling spectators. A sinkhole suddenly opened in the middle of the road, tossing a speeding car into the air, a shocking and dramatic scene.
みんな彼氏いないの？マジで？ご機嫌じゃん。
No need to hire help, just a dog with deodorant spray. The four-legged maid service is ready to assist. The guy called his pet dog onto the bed, but with its tiny legs, it only managed to create a funny free fall onto the floor.
You knew what was that?
Would you like to receive a sweet kiss from a giraffe?
Oh my gosh. Hi. I'm giving you some. Oh my god, look at her up. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Sorry. No, look who close to a giraffe. Never, right?
The innocent dog just wanted to go out, but its headbutt to open the gate turned a motorcyclist into an unwilling victim. Talk about an overly warm greeting. The buffalo got way too close while the girl just wanted to disappear from the driver's seat. People get stuck in traffic because of cars, but here it's because the king of the jungle stepped out and the whole street became his private road.
There it goes.
Colorado residents were shocked when strong gusts toppled a huge tree, crashing it onto a rooftop in an instant.
There it goes. Thank God that's it.
Sometimes muscle and determination replace tools. The young man pushed a whole car just to get his motorcycle out. Have you ever seen the sky lit up with lightning this tangled before? In the dark night, repeated lightning flashes lit up the sky over Del Rio, Texas, creating a scene both frightening and spectacular. A strong earthquake made a building in Mexico City shake violently, a reminder of the importance of earthquake-resistant design.
Sí, todavía. ¿Son réplicas? Sí. ¿Qué dice?
The Sakurajima volcano in Japan erupted violently, a massive plume of smoke rising high into the sky, a scene both majestic and frightening. Lava flowed like a free buffet down the street, while firefighters watched nervously with no one daring to take a taste. A yacht driver lost control, repeatedly crashing into several other boats in the marina, and getting stuck, creating unbelievable chaos at the harbor. Flames burst from the rear wheel of a Boeing 737-800, throwing the entire airport into chaos, but luckily everyone was safe. The red train charged forward with full force, but its rear wheel decided to break away from the team after hitting an obstacle. Oh my God, a rooftop hotel pool burst open, water pouring down after an earthquake in Bangkok. A life and death battle between an offshore boat and a massive storm. It's a miracle it stayed afloat. A radiant supermoon rose over San Jose, California, while firefighters bravely battled the Quimby fire, a scene both majestic and intense. A bewildered deer got its leg stuck in a fence, luckily rescued by everyday heroes who helped it break free and run back to the forest. You think size is an advantage, but the little horse had to sprint for its life when a tiny wild goose chased it relentlessly. Horrifying moment, a building in Hong Kong partially collapsed after Super Typhoon Mangkhut made landfall, leaving destruction behind. Moment of storm winds sweeping through strong gusts blew trash bins all over the yard, creating chaos in just seconds.
Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Heart-stopping moment, a blinding bolt slashed across the sky in Los Angeles, California, flooding the city with dazzling light. Residents of Blair, Nebraska were stunned when baseball-sized hail slammed down, smashing windows and wrecking many cars. Just hearing it was chilling, the sound of hail pounding down like thousands of tiny bullets striking at once. Torrential floodwaters poured down the mountainside, carrying rocks and soil with a roar, creating a chaotic and haunting scene. A road section collapsed due to heavy rain and flooding, vehicles stuck, and residents struggling to move in a heartbreaking scene. Earthquakes can strike unexpectedly, bottles shattered everywhere. Luckily, a quick-thinking cashier guided customers to shelter in time. Ash and lava from the volcanic eruption rose into a giant gray cloud, a reminder of Earth's unpredictable power. A dangerous scene as the ship's crew narrowly escaped an accident caused by a bursting pipe, but their calmness saved them from danger. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to join us for the most incredible moments of nature. A breathtaking moment as a ship tipped from overloading, sending two massive cranes crashing straight into the water, creating a chaotic and dramatic scene. A man walking behind the plane was suddenly blown away by jet thrust slamming onto the runway. A dangerous shock reminding us of the immense power of engines. Footage of planes landing and taking off on the short runway at Langkawi showcased both courage and aviation mastery. A plane suddenly collapsed onto the runway just before takeoff, creating a chaotic and tense moment, but luckily no casualties occurred. Narrow escape. A driver survived as a landslide crashed down right before his eyes. Nature's fury, a violent flash flood swept away everything in its path. A penguin made a skillful leap onto the ice, escaping a breaking flow, an action scene both adorable and dramatic in the wild.
Oh! He made it back with his friends. Oh! He made it!
A scene both funny and adorable. A little bird got its beak stuck in a tree, then sighed in relief when someone helped it get free. She only meant to put shoes on her child, but the wind turned her long hair into a free fashion show in the parking lot.
Oh my God.
The train derailed and climbed onto the escalator, a chaotic scene that left everyone stunned, but fortunately avoided tragedy. A man in Dalcross, Scotland, recklessly crossed the tracks, and just seconds later, a train sped past an unbelievably breathtaking moment. Recklessness almost cost a cyclist his life, but luck gave him a second chance. Will this bulky vehicle be able to keep its load safe until the destination? A car driver narrowly escaped disaster just a few seconds slower, and he would have been crushed between two vehicles. A chunk of cliff suddenly collapsed near playing tourists, a heart-stopping moment, luckily with no casualties. Nature's fury. A historic flash flood destroyed countless homes, a reminder to always stay vigilant. Do you find nature frightening?
哇，怎么办？
有够夸张！
好夸张，超恐怖！
我想说奇怪，怎么会？
哇，怎么办
我的车子
啊？
呢？
A sweet reunion turned into an accidental action scene. The chair broke, the husband got slammed hard while the wife couldn't stop laughing. Maybe the forklift was bored at night, so it decided to play a prank, crashing into a white car and driving off as if nothing happened. An awkward moment, the guy rushed to his sister's house, but the transparent glass door delivered him a knockout right away. Trying to launch a toy boat in style, but the owner ended up launching himself, floundering in shallow water like a stranded fish. Do you have the courage to swim among dozens of sharks? Solo rowing is outdated. Now you need a manatee escort squad to truly be blessed by nature. Forget professional security. The hippo is the true river crossing, guide dedicated to both zebras and antelopes. These scenes prove that no matter how advanced we become, we are still small before the power of nature. Which moment shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to see more unbelievable footage. See you in the next video.